Welcome back, YouTube fam. It's your boy Y, and in this video I'm going over something I don't normally review on here, but I got it kind of early, way earlier than I expected. As you know, the Galaxy Unpacked event just happened not too long ago, and one additional product that just was released for the first time, other than, you know, you have the foldables and one new foldable size, was their credit cards. Now, normally, again, I don't show like an unboxing or anything of a credit card because there's normally not a need. But I was so intrigued that Samsung finally decided to come out with their own actual credit card. Before, you have Apple, who has their own credit card, but not Samsung, at least not that I've known in the past. Feel free to correct me in the comments. So I ordered it, and it was crazy because I was working and randomly I got a knock at the door and boom. I literally just pre-ordered everything, and I actually went and got a credit card for myself just to show you guys as well, because I purchased through Samsung for like the last couple years, so I will be using this credit card, but this may not be the credit card for you. So when you get it, it will come in a small box that looks just like this. Now, turn it around and you'll notice there's the Samsung logo. And this, obviously this is a pull tab. I just pulled the tab off. Now, I will say this, when it comes to like first impressions, I actually thought this was like one of the accessories that was coming in the mail. I didn't know that this was the credit card. So they shipped this thing out like immediately. And you got some kudo points for that. I appreciate that. So again, comes in like, I would say a little bit of a luxury here. I like how they have the silver strip. But when you open it up, you're greeted with another envelope. And that envelope is Samsung Galaxy card. This is where the card is going to be housed in here. Just to show you a little bit of their rewards. So they have unlimited cash rewards. And here's a little bit of the catch. So the 5% is when you make purchases directly from Samsung, because obviously it's their card, right? 3% is when you make a purchase with your card using the Samsung Wallet app. So again, you're using some type of Samsung product, right? 2% is if you're making purchases towards streaming services such as Netflix, Disney Plus, and even Spotify. And then 1% is towards everything else. So one thing to notice when you have cards that come from companies like this, obviously they want you to purchase their products and use their products. That's the, maximize your reward capability. But again, if you're not somebody who purchases a lot through Samsung or will be using if you were to get this card per se, if you're not going to be using it to buy stuff off the Samsung website or, through Samsung, or if you're not even planning on using Samsung Wallet, maybe you don't use Samsung Wallet, this may not be the card for you. Some people get credit cards to build their credit. Some people just get credit cards maybe just to have them. I have a credit card in order to build my credit. That's how I built it over the years. That was one way. Obviously, there are many other ways to build your credit as well. But I wanted to get this just so you guys can see for yourself, because if you are a Samsung nerd, then you probably already saw the announcement about this and were thinking, maybe I should get it. So now you can see for yourself what it looks like. So here wait for it to focus. Will it focus for me? Anyway, it has Samsung Galaxy card. So that's what it says on the front of the envelope. And then when you open the envelope up, I'm not sure why it wouldn't. Oh, there we go. Samsung Galaxy card. When you open it up here, I'm going to pull it out. So first thing, obviously the card was right there. Right behind the card, it has a QR code or a number to activate it. And then here is your traditional booklets. So literally you get booklets. And it's just standard booklets, by the way. Just like you would get with any card, whether you have a debit card or credit card. It has your booklets to go over like your benefits, APR. So can't say you didn't know, because they send you the booklets for it as well. So that's something I would take advantage of. And this is how the card itself looks. So the card looks just like this. If you notice, like, it has really good texturing. This looks like it's just like a picture, but all this is texture. I wish I could, can you see it? I don't know if you can see it well in this, but I'm trying to turn it. All that is textured. It looks super nice. It makes it feel like you got like a really luxury card. Of course, tap to pay. And then the Samsung logo with your name at the bottom. On the back of it, same thing. Strip so you can swipe, tap to pay. Barclays, so they partner with Barclays. That's where your card information will be set up at. If you have a Samsung phone, it will be added to your wallet, which makes it easier as well, unless you use Google Pay. They have the QR code. Of course, down there is my card information, which is why I'm blocking it. It is Visa, so let me go and move it to the side here. Now, just for reference sake, so you can see the difference, I want to bring this here. So this is the Apple card. If you notice, nothing on the back. They go through Goldman and Sachs, MasterCard, simple. But then you have Samsung. So now Samsung has entered the realm just like Apple and released their own credit card. Now, is it really big of like a big of difference? No, they both have the same mindset with these cards. I've been using Apple Pay for other stuff, you know, outside of just personally with Apple, but obviously you can stack your rewards when you use Apple for Apple products. That's the same thing Samsung did. If they're going to give you a credit card, you got to use it for what they want you to use it for. Otherwise, you're only going to get it 1%. So there's no difference as far as like reward getting. I would say for those who have this Apple credit card and Apple Pay is pretty common. Samsung just entered the realm with their own credit card, but Samsung Wallet has been around for years. So I'll let you guys know, you know, if you have any questions in the comments, I can let you know how it goes. I don't think it's going to be a huge issue as far as like getting rewards. It won't be a problem probably for me because, again, I purchased through Samsung. I don't use the Samsung Wallet as much. I use Google, like the Google Wallet, because to me it looks better. But hey, everyone has their preferences. But all right, YouTube fam, I just thought I will bring that to you guys' attention. Again, this is the Samsung Galaxy credit card. And I believe this is the first time that they released a credit card. If you know if they released one in the past, let me know, but this is my first time I heard of it, and it's pretty exciting. Now for you, again, if you're looking for a credit card, I probably wouldn't say immediately get a Samsung credit card if you're trying to build credit. If you have a question about that, I could let you know a good one in the comments. That worked for me when I started building credit. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one, YouTube fam. If you haven't already, hit that like button, join the family, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.